So Colleen Jones is unfortunately unable to be with us here tonight, but her son Luke Saunders is here, as are her former teammates Nancy Delahunt and Kim Kelly. Would you please come forward? How'd you get the chair? Let's take a look at the video screen and learn about one of the all-time greats.
Final stone, Colleen Jones, a little redirect.
Yeah.
Little in off
Yeah.
with her last one here in 6.
Whoa, whoa.
Little in off, catch it, squeeze it, look at it go, look at it go! Great job.
They called her a once-in-a-generation champion, a force who defied expectations, rewrote the rules, and put Nova Scotia on the curling map. Colleen Jones wasn't just a curler, she was a leader, a pioneer, and a true believer in what was possible.
She has a fighting spirit that I think is unparalleled in sport. And all you have to do is look at the fact that she won her first Scotties in 1982 and then didn't win again until 1999.
Comes down to this shot. An out-turned nose hit. A trip to the World Championship.
Colleen Jones.
Yep, yeah.
Out of her hand. Gotta sit right there. Don't roll.
There have been times in our career that we stopped dreaming the dream, and we never let it go, though.
Right.
And I think we are proof that if you can do it, anybody can do it. If you have the determination and the guts and never quit, you can be here.
On the ice, she was calm, but intense. Her mere presence was intimidating. Many opponents felt they trailed 2-0 before the first stone had even been thrown.
Yep.
I think people were scared of her at times because they felt she had created this persona that she was the one to beat. And they knew it, and she knew it because she was.
And so she went out there and she never looked scared to lose. She just looked like she was having the best time of her life. And she was so mentally tough. You never knew what she was thinking or the emotion she was feeling until it was over. And she was the epitome of, to me, what mental toughness is all about.
I have seen her in every circumstance be challenged on the biggest stage, and she rose to the occasion every time. She just had a way of looking at the situation and saying, give me the rock. I will make this shot. I will make this happen.
The combination of precision and determination made Colleen Jones almost impossible to rattle. She embraced sports psychology before it was common, and fitness when some players were still smoking and drinking.
She was one of the first athletes who said, I am going to do everything I can to be the best in the world. She was really a pioneer in a lot of areas, whether it's mental preparation, whether it's, periodization for planning and so forth. She did an incredible job, and so that changed the landscape of curling in the country, right? Probably in the world, actually.
Everything she could control, she did. Every detail mattered.
We would win. She would be excited for 2 hours, and then it was, though, we could have been better. And I'd be like, oh, no. She would say she was motivated by not failing, but I really think it's more, I will succeed. No matter, even if everyone else has an opposing view. She's like, no, that's fine, I will succeed.
That belief was contagious. It pulled teammates to victory and fans into her story.
I mean, think of all the things Colleen did on the ice. She wore the kilt, she chewed the gum, she drank the water, she visualized, she had a sports psychologist, she was the fifth end snack break. She was a revolutionary, a visionary, and a leader. And I think that's the thing that I've come to understand about leaders is they are unfazed by what the world thinks of them. And they chart their own course. And that's what Colleen did in women's sport. Women weren't supposed to want to be great in sport. And Colleen wanted to be great in sport, and she was going to let everybody know it.
I think Colleen was a pioneer for showing us moms that you can have kids and chase your dreams. That actually the dream chasing is going to shape your kids into be incredible people. And I look at Luke and Zach, and they've grown up to be these incredible men. And I think it's part of it because they got to watch their mom chase her dreams, work hard, and know that anything is possible.
She balanced it all: career, family, and the grind of elite sport, and did it for almost half a century.
Colleen Jones has won some level of curling title, spanning 5 decades. Who does that? And it's because she continued to believe that wherever you are in life, whatever you're going through in life, that you can always be great.
She's just not a champion. She's a once-in-a-generation athlete. And I think that we have the success on the national scene that we do now, this tiny little province with so few curlers, is directly due to what Colleen and her team did.
I always say that nobody loves curling as much as I do, but I think Colleen Jones may beat me. She just loved the game, and I think what she did was she showed Canadians how truly great and fun and incredible curling can be, and she helped grow the sport for what it is today and helped pave the way for the rest of us female athletes to achieve our dreams.
Will Kelly Law successfully defend, or will Colleen Jones win her 3rd Canadian championship?
Colleen Jones, Hall of Famer, trailblazer, champion. She showed that greatness isn't given, it's earned stone by stone, and shared with everyone you bring along for the ride.
She truly is a legend. There's really no one else like her in the province. And I'm sure there's other legends in the province, and each of them have their own amazing ways. But I know this legend the best, and I don't know anyone else like her.
Scotia's got it. They have. Nova Scotia wins it. A measurement on the next strand to determine the championship. Colleen Jones has won her 3rd national title.
Colleen Jones of Halifax, one of the greatest curling champions of all time, and our newest inductee to the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. Couple of things. I want to thank the Hall staff because Katie Tanner voices all of our videos and she does a wonderful job. But the staff said to me, "You've been friends with Colleen for over 30 years. Why don't you voice it?" And I was honored to do that. There's the plaque and pin. Nancy, would you come forward for a second? I'd like to ask you, because you were the one holding the broom for her for so many of those years. When you'd meet Colleen on the street, everybody would be surprised at a few things. One, how small she was, how funny she was, how loopy she sometimes was. But tell me about those eyes. We saw those eyes about 5 times in that video. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. My kids remember those eyes. They called them the wolf eyes. Husky eyes, kids? Anyway, it was, good thing she was a far ways away from me when she was coming out of the hack. But, I mean, she just got herself in a zone that none of us have ever seen. And it wasn't in every game, but it was when it counted, And she could call herself up to excellence. And like Kim said in the video, look at that. She never, I can't remember her ever letting us down, Kim, ever in any game, any final rock, in all the finals we played, I think we lost one final. It was that world final in Winnipeg. Otherwise, we never lost a final. I mean, you can't do that without a skip that doesn't make hammers, so yeah.
Hey, Kim, could you slide over for a second? You told me a story once, and I think I've got the basics of it. It was some provincial final where you had to be beaten twice on the last day, okay? You were beaten the first time, and in part because you didn't have your best game. So you sit down to lunch with her, and what happens?
Well, I was kind of like nervous about, oh no, we already blew one chance and now the pressure's on. And she said, Kim, listen, in the next game, you will have a must make and you will make it and then you'll just keep making them from then on. She said, it's as simple as that. And she said it with such conviction though, there was a straight face, not a pause, that I was just like, all right, cool, I like that. And it worked. And we did that from here on in. I mean, she convinced me.
Well, you hear the expression taught to win. She taught us to win. Yes. Correct with her, right?
Very correct. I've said that often. She taught us to win.
Right. In what way? Narrow it down a bit.
Well, it was like one of the things I said there where we'd win a world championship and I'd feel pretty good about myself, like, geez, I think I'm a good curler. And then it'd be like, yeah, but you did this and we did that and we could be better at this. And it was her relentlessness to achieve and be better and, just shoot for up here. And she led by example, like those wolf eyes, for example, when she decided that precision and excellence had to happen, it did. And therefore you followed suit. She was a bit tough sometimes, if I were to be honest, but you either put up or shut up. Like it was, okay, you learned those winning ways. You learned how to be excellent. And that's how she taught us to win.
And you guys won 5 Scotties in 6 years, so something was going on that was pretty good. Hey, Luke, come on forward, my friend. So this young guy here is a champion tennis player. He's a champion curler. And he's also just one heck of a fine young man.
No, you too. You too.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not young, though, at all.
You should imagine getting those wolf eyes when it's time to do your homework or time to eat dinner.
It would be tough, yeah. I want to ask you this. You're such a great competitor yourself. What did you learn about competing from either watching your mom or listening to her?
I learned just about the journey that it takes to kind of reach wherever you're looking to go and the long haul that you're after and just sort of continuing to battle that long road of success that she took herself on. Definitely.
I've watched you play a lot of tennis and a bit of curling. She's never not watched you. What's it like having world champion mom in the crowd cheering for you every stroke or throw?
It's amazing. And honestly, to have that lifeline of just to call a world champion, and including Kim and Nancy, at your doorstep is just a miracle. But if I can just say, it would mean the world to her to be here tonight. And she so appreciates this opportunity and she's so thankful to have this chance to be in the Hall of Fame. And Bruce, what you and the Hall are doing and what you've done with broadcasting is amazing. And I think that she's so proud of you as a colleague and as a friend. And that goes to everybody at the Hall. Just a super quick personal thank you to her current teams of the day, so Team Purcell and my fiance here, Marley Powers. We play mixed doubles together, but she coaches us, and she's just been an unbelievable resource. And I know my mom's love, and I know that those runs we went on last year and some of the playoffs and nationals meant the world to her. 2 other quick things. One is to the class of 2025. Congratulations. You guys all deserve it. Just know that there is an old lady with her beads somewhere praying for you guys, offering a little blessing, and that it's a little bit coming from a higher place, this one. And it's going to get sweeter as it goes on. As you sip your wine and drink your coffees, just know that this is going to keep getting better and better and better. Lastly, to her teams of the day, and I mean all of her teams, starting in 1982, Bruce, with her sisters Monica Moriarty, Barbie Jones-Gordon, the late, great Kay Zenk. The sisters gave her that ability to feel loved and feel like she has something to fall back on as she goes through this journey. And that continued on into mixed championships with my father, Scott Saunders, in 1993. Helen Radford was on the team, Tom Federley, 1999 mixed champions with Paul Fleming, who's in attendance tonight. It's lovely to see him here. Monica Moriarty was on it, and it takes us to the team of the day. I mean, you know, the support crew, just really quick, but the late, great Peter Corkum, Mary Sue Radford, Lainey Peters, Marianne Arsenault, Ken Bagnall, Nancy Delahunt, and Kim Kelly. I mean, just to be anywhere near these great legends is just remarkable. So, appreciate it.
So, I just want to say this. You are one very composed young man. I also want to say she wrote a book, 70. It's called Throwing Rocks at Houses. And the last chapter is very much about spirituality and the circle of life. That's right. So here's what my boys tell me. Thank God for the dinosaur who died so that the fossil fuel could be converted to gas so that Colleen Jones' mom could drive to the hospital and give birth to her. Let's have one more hand for this incredible crew, folks. Colleen Jones. We're going to take a break over your cheers. Let Colleen hear it. She's watching on eSleep. Back in a couple of minutes.